My DA is to create an online presence with the aim of inspiring hip-hop producers to succeed. Becoming a full-time hip-hop producer is an isolating decision, and I hope to build a supportive community which helps make producers feel inspired. Demonstrating teamwork in the studio through my series The Blue Note Sessions, as well as shining some light on some issues producers may come across in what I wish I had known as a music producer. The prototype of my beta this term includes some videos from my studio sessions as well as a breakdown of a beat. The studio session videos serve as an insight into how I work in the studio, how I interact with artists and try to deliver the best outcome for them. It helps build with my utility as it gives up-and-coming producers an insight into studio work you don't normally see. My breakdown videos also help as they give people a step-by-step breakdown into the making of my tracks, hoping that people will see how my workflow is executed and the different layers I put into a track. I've had a pretty rocky semester this term, so I haven't been able to upload as much as I would like. I'm currently editing my first What I Wish I Had Known, highlighting some of the things I wish I had been told in my journey as a producer. Through experimentation and iteration, I've been able to work out some forms of content which producers respond to and find useful and supportive. Feedback loop 1. I started by making beat breakdowns and wanted to get a grasp of what the audience would think. I got positive comments, however I felt the views to like ratio was a little off. When looking over what might have caused this, I think it was that the content was good, however the aesthetics were off. I feel like the video was too dimly lit and the quality of the iPhone camera was lacking. I talked to a friend about this and he was straight up and he said he was a lot less likely to click a video when the aesthetics just weren't there. For future reference, content will be filmed in a proper camera and I will be working on the lighting and aesthetics in the studio. I attempted to close this feedback loop with the next video I posted. Second feedback loop. Taking into account what I had learnt from my first one, I made and posted a breakdown into one of the studio sessions I had with some artists I work with. I focused more heavily on having content which had been properly edited by a friend and had a lot higher aesthetic values. This video did well and received some really great comments and feedback. It did actually end up getting less views and comments, but I think that could be attributed to the time posted. I think based off some of the personal message and the high praise in the comments, I took the right decision in improving the standard of my aesthetics in the creation process. Based on my reflection, I think I will keep making content of this nature. However, I'll focus more at posting at times when people are more active and to continue to feedback loop my process. Because I feel my concept is quite developed, it didn't change a lot based on feedback from users. However, my approach and process to making was iterated. I realized that viewing time as an asset was important and I needed to emphasize that more. I also understood the aspect of aesthetics. Going on from here, I'll be looking at creating more bite-sized content that adheres to the FIST principles. I've also started improving the aesthetics of my content, ensuring that visual quality is at a level which looks professional. I still have a way to go in changing my process. However, through continuing some of these feedback loops, as well as finding others, I believe I'm on the right track.